Black Ops is arguably one of the best games in the franchise. It's played across console and PC, whereas you will find the larger player base and ease of matchmaking on console. It is very possible to find lobbies on PC, but they are all private servers and are more than likely full, or they have an enormous ping time given the server location. Not to mention the matches you do get into will often have bizarre rules like crouching only, or they will be a game mode that you just aren't interested in playing. That being said, when it comes to multiplayer, Black Ops is best played on console in today's world. However, this leads me to the point of this video. Not everything is great when playing Black Ops on console. Whenever I load up Black Ops on my Xbox One X, I get a constant 60 frames per second, which is great, but it's accompanied by this gross haze that overlooks the entire game. This comes from the 720p resolution. It makes it difficult to see objects and other players at a distance, and is overall annoying to look at. It's even somewhat distracting, but what do you expect? This game is 8 years old and came out on the Xbox 360. Back then, this was fine, but in today's standards, even on the original Xbox One, it's a bother. Switching over to PC, I run this game at the same frame rate, which is 60Hz, but I bump up the resolution to 1080p. Instantly, this haze is gone and the game is so much more pleasant to look at while you play. But it doesn't just stop there. It's easier to see players at afar, and this annoying film grain or haze that I'm stuck with on console isn't a bother anymore, which makes it easier to play for longer durations. I would love to just stay on PC, but it's too hard to find a proper match. Xbox game developers have done a pretty good job enhancing their older games. We even have some older games running in 4K on the Xbox One X. I would love to have a 4K update for Black Ops. This would be more than enough to fix the game's problem, but I wouldn't want to leave out other Xbox One owners. All you really need is a 1080p boost in resolution to fix this issue, and even the base model of Xbox One can easily handle Black Ops at 1080p. Hell, even if the X version only got a 1080p boost, I would still be happy. Therefore, we would have the best of both worlds when trying to play Black Ops. I recorded this game footage on the Xbox One X, playing at 720p 60 frames per second, which is the standard default resolution and frame rate for Black Ops on console. I'm now going to switch over to PC and then bump the resolution up to 1080p so you can see for yourself how this overlook of haze just disappears. The game footage you're looking at now is on PC at 1080p, so you see, it's much more clear. If you're having trouble noticing the difference, pause the video and skip back so you can compare. I'll play the rest of this video out on the PC version so you can get a larger example. As a community, we should try to push Treyarch to release this patch. If the newer COD games truly don't appeal to the community anymore, then maybe this is something desirable for us. I know with Black Ops 4 on the horizon, it would be a little foolish to think they'll stop what they're doing to create this patch, but I can easily see this being feasible in the near future if we ask for it. One of the reasons why I feel Treyarch hasn't released a patch for this game is because they remastered some maps and then threw them on Black Ops 3 as a DLC, but those were just zombie maps. If you're a PS4 owner, then they did remaster some multiplayer maps exclusive to PlayStation, but obviously it's still Black Ops 3, and not truly what we're asking for. Come to think of it, I don't think they have enhanced any previous Call of Duty game for that matter. I could be wrong, so don't hold this against me. COD games do shit out one per year, which is a lot compared to other games. However, it is mixed up with 3 different developers for each time. This should give them plenty of time, but who knows? Maybe it's a business practice to buy their new game. Anyways, I hope to see this happen in the near future. And as always, like, subscribe, and comment.